If you are aged 65 or older and have held a green card for 20 years or longer, your primary attention should be on the questions marked with an asterisk. Citizenship Roadmap.
What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How many amendments does Constitution have? (27). If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the capital of your state? Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name your U.S. representative. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who vetoes bills? The President. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who is the governor of your state now? What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President.